Yasas, kalispera. Good afternoon, my dear friends. I'm Elena, and I'm here with my cute grandson, and you're watching
Made with Yiayia.
Good job! Today, we are going to be making some delicious, soft, gluten-free blueberry
Muffins.
Woohoo! Are you excited? We're gonna go grab all our ingredients. We have our mixer here. We have our muffin tin ready to go. And we're gonna start some baking together. Oppa! So the first thing we have to do is do a little bit of whisking of some of the dry ingredients. So we have 1 cup of gluten-free flour already in here. And the one I use, I'm not affiliated with them, it's just something I use, is Queen Street Bakery. It's actually out of Toronto. But whichever gluten-free you use, you need to make sure there's xanthan gum in it. If not, you need to find xanthan gum and add it. So to our gluten-free flour, we're going to add 1/2 tablespoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. And you can whisk that while I take care of some of our wet ingredients over here. So I'm going to put in 2 eggs in my mixer. I'm going to add 1/3 cup of sugar and 4 tablespoons of butter. And we're just going to mix those up a little bit. So I only have a powdered vanilla that I love that I actually get out of Toronto. So because it's a powdered one, we're gonna add it to our dry ingredients. So we need, excuse me, 1/2 teaspoon. Well, vanilla is always nice. So a little more. But if you have the pure vanilla extract, you would add it at this point in your wet ingredients. And 1/4 cup of milk. You can also use yogurt. Now we add our dry ingredients and we're going to mix it on high for about a minute. We just want them to, we don't want to have any lumps at all. So you want it to be a nice smooth consistency, and I'll show you exactly what that looks like. So you want to scrape down the sides. We want to get all our delicious, oh, are you eating your blueberries? It's good we have lots of extras, huh? So it's a beautiful creamy consistency like we said before. So now we're going to fold in our blueberries as we don't want them to be mushy. If you would do it in a mixer, it's going to break some of them up. I like to incorporate it this way so you get those nice whole blueberries in there, right? So it calls for 3/4 cup. Obviously I have a little more than 1 cup sitting there. You can never have too many blueberries, I guess. So put them in for me. So we just fold them all in.
Fold them.
See how you do it nice and gentle. Now this recipe, because we like to make them and eat them fresh, I make 6. So if you want to make more, you can definitely double it up. And there we go. So now we're gonna put these in our muffin tins and we'll show you the final thing we have to do. I know you're excited to put the sugar on top, aren't you? That's after. So, we're gonna put them in here. Do it with my scooper.
Scooper. Scooper.
This to me is always like the toughest part. Okay. So we fill them about 3/4 of the way full, because of course they're gonna rise. Looks like I'm gonna have, oh, Our oven is ready. Perfect timing, eh?
I'm gonna put some sugar.
Yes, as soon as I'm done this, you're gonna need about 1 tablespoon of the terabane sugar, and we're just gonna sprinkle them on top of our muffins. And because it's a sugar cane, the sugar cane sugar, it doesn't melt, so it gives it additional crunch, a little bit additional sweetness. Let me show you. I'm gonna take a little bit and just sprinkle it on top. I'm not sure you can do that.
I can.
Ooh.
I want to do it.
Okay, you can do the last one right here. Try and get it all over. Ah, pretty good. Here, let me turn it for you. A little bit maybe over here. A little too much. Go to the next one. Next one. Always eager. All right, and I'll just add just a tad more on this one. We preheated the oven to 375 degrees, and we're gonna cook these for about 20 to 25 minutes. I put my timer at 20. You want them to be a nice golden brown. I'll show you exactly what they look like. If they need a little bit more, because ovens do vary, you can do that extra 5 minutes. Just check on them to make sure that they're cooked by inserting a toothpick in the middle, and it should come out clean. So we'll see you soon. Our muffins are ready. Don't they look delicious? So yummy. Now watch how soft and moist these babies are. They're still a little bit warm. We let them cool for about 15 minutes. You can see a little bit the sugary, the sugar cane that we put on top. Our blueberries is just full of blueberries. Watch how soft this baby is. Look. Definitely doesn't look like those traditional gluten-free stuff. This recipe makes delicious, soft, like regular muffins. How about I give you this piece? Let's give this baby a try. What do you think?
Good.
Give it a thumbs up? Delicious gluten-free blueberry muffins. Give this a try. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. These are definitely a must-try if you have gluten issues. I'm Elena with my adorable grandson, almost done his muffin. And you've been watching Made with Yiayia.
Oh,
Bye.